and in a space where you're going to be undisturbed for the next while. And remember that when we're meditating, it isn't about emptying your mind. It's just about giving yourself time to be present in this moment. It's you're going to have distractions or thoughts, and when you notice this, it's about noticing that you're being distracted or thinking, and it's just bringing yourself back to the present moment with whatever meditation that we're doing. Today's meditation is going to be about self-compassion, which I think a lot of us need to do some more of. So let's begin by taking a couple of deep breaths in and longer deep breaths out. And just as you're breathing in, just paying attention to what it's like to be just breathing. The sensations of the breath in your body as you breathe in and breathe out. Where do you notice them? Perhaps it's at the chest or abdomen. Perhaps it's the temperature of the breath as you breathe in or out through your nose. And wherever it is for you that seems most distinct, just look at it as the anchor point for your attention. So if you wander away with distractions or thoughts, just bringing yourself back to that anchor point for you, the anchor point of the breath. And just giving yourself permission now to begin to relax more and more. Perhaps allowing the shoulders to just be released and relaxed. Now I'm going to ask you to ask yourself some questions. And looking at, say, self-compassion in your daily life, looking at it from a physical sensation. How do you care for yourself physically? Do you exercise or have a nice bath or just enjoy a cup of tea or perhaps meditate? What different ways do you allow yourself some compassion for self? Is there any ways you can think of, new ways might be, to release the tension and stresses that builds up in our bodies? And then looking at mentally, how do you care for your mind, especially if you're under any stresses or anxiousness? Perhaps you watch funny movies, listen to music, or read an inspiring book, or do some meditation. What ways do you care for your mind yourself, having compassion for yourself? And are there any new ways you can think of you may like to try out to allow you let your thoughts come and go more easily? And now let's look at emotionally. How do you soothe and comfort yourself in a self-compassion way emotionally? How do you care for yourself emotionally? Maybe you journal, or Is there other ways that you look after yourself emotionally? Perhaps there's something new you'd like to try out. Just think of different ways you can soothe and comfort yourself in a self-compassion way emotionally. And now looking at relationally, how do you connect with others? How or when do you relate to others that bring you genuine happiness? Perhaps it's meeting with friends, sending gifts or cards to people, playing games together. What way do you connect with others? Is there any way that you might like to enrich these connections? Just asking and sitting with that question. Is there any way I can deepen and enrich my connections with others? And finally looking at your spirit, committing to your values. What do you do to care for yourself and your values? Perhaps it's walking in the woods, perhaps it's helping others, perhaps it's helping yourself. And perhaps if you feel maybe you are neglecting a little bit on the spiritual side, is there anything that you'd like to remember to do, to try out, or to get back to doing that you used to do before? And then with all these insights and questions we've looked at, I want you to just to take a deep breath in, letting go of those thoughts with a deeper breath out. And begin to imagine yourself now going on a trust walk. A trust walk to freedom and self-love and compassion. And this walk is like a walk of getting to know yourself, loving yourself, and connecting to who you truly are, your authentic self. And knowing that you have all of the answers within you. So as you imagine yourself on this trust walk, what does your walk look like? Are you on a path by a gentle stream in the mountains? Or are you on a beautiful sandy path by the beach along the seashore? Wherever you are, just know that you're meant to be there. This is your path, your trust walk, your authentic self. Your true self, full of pure, unconditional love for self. And just have a look around you. What are you seeing? Are there any smells that you can smell? And how are you feeling? Knowing that within you is the real you, ready to fully emerge with the real, authentic you, like your higher self. and knowing that as you progress along this pathway, you're safe. You're being guided by self. And all around you gives you a sense of calmness and relaxation in this beautiful place. As you progress along the path, this trust walk, you will notice that along the side of this pathway, or this path that you're on, is a small table with a chair that you can walk towards. It's meant for you. And as you take a seat, sitting down at the table, you may notice there's a set of blank cards on the table and a pen. And these cards are meant for you to write anything down, anything that you would like to release that maybe perhaps is holding you back from connecting and loving the true you. So begin to pick up the pen and decide to write that which you wish to release on these cards. Any fears, any insecurities, anything that you feel is holding you back from moving forward. And as you begin to write these things down, you will notice that it's as if they are going away, that your breathing is easier. It's as if you're more relaxed, more focused, more hopeful. So just keep writing for a few moments. And when you're ready and finished, know that it's this time to release those fears and those things that may be holding you back. Now it's time to finish writing these things down, and you will notice there's a small fire burning gently in a beautiful fire pit. This is a fire pit made just for you. This is your fire for releasing. So you gently get up with your note cards, walk over to the fire, feeling warm, beautiful and safe energy coming from the fire, and you know what to do. This is your time to drop those cards that you have into the fire one by one, releasing those things you've written down. And when the cards reach the fire, any fears, insecurities, anything holding you back are no longer there. It's as if you've been set free, completely releasing and realizing that you have to let go. And you can feel a sense of pure wholeness, for you know now that is like transformation. This sense of release And then you begin to look back to your path again, starting back on the trust walk towards your path. Start moving forwards and feeling a deep sense of pure joy in your heart, a sense of freedom. It's as if knowing that just around the corner or over the hill is your newfound freedom, and wonder, what does this look like? An enriched and enhanced new you, ready to emerge fully, perhaps with a sense of excited nervousness. But notice that you're beginning now trusting yourself, standing taller, loving yourself more fully. You can sense this shining light, your shining light. A deeper sense of loving you, feeling the purity within you, pure, unconditional love. A deeper sense of peace, perhaps, than you've ever experienced before. Feeling a sense of gratefulness. And perhaps thinking such words as, I fully love and accept myself. I am my light. I love myself. And realizing that you have always been there. You've always had this deep sense of love. Deep sense of love unconditionally for you and you. So with this awareness now, focus your attention inside your body. Perhaps again, connecting to the anchor of your breathing. And just repeat the following loving kindness, self-compassion phrases to yourself. May I be safe. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. May I be safe. May I be peaceful. May I be kind to myself. May I accept myself as I am. May I be safe. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. May I be safe. May I be peaceful. May I be kind to myself. May I accept myself as I am. May I be safe. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. May I be safe. May I be peaceful. May I be kind to myself. May I accept myself as as I am. And just enjoying this connection with your true self. Pardon me. And just again focusing on your breath and the sensations of the in-breath and the out-breath. Perhaps you feel more relaxed and refreshed, more calm, ready to take on the rest of the day that lies ahead. And as we begin to bring the meditation towards an end, just bringing back with you that sense of self-love, self-compassion, self-kindness. And just slowly and gently bring your awareness back. Perhaps having a stretch. Smile. And we thank you for joining us again this morning. And we hope that you've enjoyed our meditation today. And feel free to check out the YouTube channel, Core Cancer Care Centre, where all our meditations have been uploaded if you've missed any of them. Or where you come back to just take some time out to give yourself some self-time that we all need. A sense of quiet time just to connect with yourself. So thank you all for joining us. And again, reminding you, at the moment the doors are shut. We're looking into ways that we can begin to open the doors again with the restrictions, and we'll keep everybody updated on Facebook and stuff. But if you need to reach out, or you know anybody that needs to reach out, just tell them to contact us on the phones or emails or Facebook message. There'll always be somebody there to get back to you. And enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for joining us.